Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to start today's video off by asking you all two questions. The first one being, have any of you ever experienced anything that has left you at a complete loss for words or an utter disbelief? My second question I have for you all is, have any of you ever been physically assaulted in any way? No matter your answers, I have a crazy story to tell you guys. So the purpose of today's video is to tell you all about a wild night my friends and I had out in Seattle and the events that led up to my friend being physically assaulted by a homeless woman. So to start things off, I'd like to give you all a little background information first. I'm originally from Vancouver, Washington, which is across from Portland, Oregon, and a few years ago I decided to make the move up north to live with my dad in Seattle. One week I had some friends come into town to visit me, and we had planned on having a fun night out in Seattle and doing some bar hopping. Although I was living in Seattle at the time, we decided to get a hotel room close to the Space Needle and close to the nightlife action, thinking it would make our experience together a little more rowdy and a little more carefree, and it would allow us to travel from place to place a little easier by walking or Ubering. The first stop of the night that we made was at Umi Sake House. We met my dad there, and we all shoved some great sake and delicious sushi down our throats. And I'm not being paid or anything for this promotion, but if you're ever in Seattle after this quarantine craziness is over and you're craving some great sushi, I highly suggest checking out Umi Sake House on First. So now that we've had an amazing dinner and our bellies are full, my friends and I are really ready to turn it up a notch. We walk back to our hotel room from Umi, and we start pre-gaming a little bit, and we're ready to make our second stop of the night at Gold Bar on 9th Avenue. Now, Gold Bar is a Latin-themed bar with a signature drink that does not fall far from the name of the bar itself. It's a shot of whiskey with gold flakes in it, real gold flakes. Now, I don't know if the flakes of gold in that shot were real, but you know, I'm at the Gold Bar, I'm gonna try it. And before anybody says anything, I know the general rule of thumb, you're not supposed to mix light and dark alcohol together, but you know, I just went for it. You know, I had to. So now that my friends and I have gotten some good appetizers and some good drinks down the hatch, we decided that we're ready for something a little more exciting than just the bar scene. We wanted to check out a nightclub. The first nightclub that came to our mind was Q Nightclub on Capitol Hill. The reason we wanted to go there is because Q Nightclub is notorious for bringing in big name artists and big name DJs to perform some of today's most popular hits. So we looked up online to see if Q Nightclub was having any fun events going on that night, and to our disbelief, they were not. So we went back to the internet and we're looking up other nightclubs in the Seattle area that we could check out, and we stumbled upon this place called Trinity. None of us had ever been there, so we decided to check it out. Upon arrival, we discovered that the club was an 18 and up club, but they also had a bar upstairs for people that were 21 and up. So the first thing we did when we got there was head straight upstairs to the bar and got some more drinks. The lounge bar area was pretty cool. It overlooked the dance floor and the DJ booth, and you know, we're just having a great time mingling and meeting new people. Quick side note though, a hobby of mine is DJing, and it's just something I do here at the house that I think is fun, keeps me busy when I'm bored. And I tried to get into the DJ booth 3 different times, and every time I was kicked out. It was pretty funny. My friends gave me a lot of crap for that, but it is a great addition to the story. So the night's going well. Like I said, we're having a great time, and the night is coming to an end. Now, mind you, Trinity nightclub is in a rougher part of Seattle. There's a lot of homeless people that were wandering the streets outside of the club, and my friends and I actually picked up a conversation with a really nice homeless man. He was a really cool guy, and we had some money in hand. We were ready to give him some money to help him out with his hardships and whatnot. And like a thief in the night, out of nowhere, this other homeless lady runs up and snatches the $10 that we were going to give to this man right out of my friend's hand. We were like, what just happened? Like, that's not cool. And we apologized to this man and gave him a few more bucks. And we weren't really too mad about what had just happened, because this lady probably needed the $10 more than we did. And in the grand scheme of things, we just kind of brushed it off our shoulders and laughed about it. But anyway, after that, we decided to head back to our hotel, and as we're walking around the block, we encounter the same woman that had just taken $10 from us. She approaches us and asks us for more money. And actually, she didn't even ask us for a lot more money. She just said, "Give me $1." We politely said, "I'm sorry, but you just took some money from us, and not exactly in the most polite way, so I'm sorry, but we can't give you any more money." And we tried to get away from her and just go about our business, and she got in front of my friend and demanded some more money again. And when my friend said no, something clicked in her head, and she thought the best thing to do would be to punch my friend in the balls and run away laughing. And that's exactly what happened. And we have it all on tape. We have it all video recorded. And in that moment, we were at a complete loss for words. We were in utter disbelief. We had no idea what just happened. Like, were we dreaming or what? So that is the moment that I was referring to that left my friends and I in utter disbelief and at a complete loss for words. In no way, shape, or form am I exploiting the hardships of homeless people. I know everybody has their struggles and goes through hard times. It's always nice to lend a helping hand when you can. But that was my story of a crazy night in Seattle with my friends, and about how my friend was assaulted by a homeless woman. Tune back in soon for some more interesting stories from the life of Brandon Castro. Thank you.